And at some point when I'm still in this car, another cop comes up to me and says that I'm being arrested. She reads me my rights. I'm still in the car. She's like outside the car. And she reads me rights and she asked me if I'm going to answer any questions. And I was like, no, not without a lawyer. And she leaves it at that. So I'm sitting there waiting. Time's going by, starting to see people that I know are like sitting around in golf carts, like just trying to figure out what the hell is going on because it's starting to circulate around the neighborhood. And I tell the one guy, I was like, man, I got to go to the bathroom. And he's like, you got to hold it. And I'm like, there is no holding. Like, I'm going to go. It's just a matter of it's going to be in this car. You're going to let me go somewhere else. Yeah. And they let me out. They let me in my house. They asked me if there's somewhere I can change clothes. They take all the clothes that I have, take it into evidence. You bloodied? No. That was the thing is he was wearing 3 shirts. And it's not like you see in the movies. The movies kind of paints a different picture, you know, when you shoot somebody. I think, and it does depend on the round, but like blood flies all over the wall or whatever. It wasn't like that. I never seen blood, not one drop of it. When he went down and the 911 operator told me to get a compress and put it over the wounds, when I pulled up his shirt, I literally had to look because it was like very small.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a 9mm, but it was regular like full metal jacket rounds. They weren't like hollow points or nothing like that. So I never seen blood. Had it been, you know, something like that, it might have been, but he was also wearing like 3 shirts. So that was kind of stopping the blood. I looked at the video footage from the officer's body cam. It was probably about 15 minutes after the call before the ambulance got there and they picked him up and put him on the gurney to take him outside. Even when they picked him up, there was only a small amount that was coming out the back of his shirt. So
they allowed. So you go back inside and they allow you to change.
Yeah, they change because they want to take all the clothes.
Now, are you being compliant? Where like, did they want to test and all?
Yes. Okay. And obviously I told them I did it. So I mean, like they're going to find that, and I was doing everything they asked, and I'm still thinking I'm going to jail because they are taking all my clothes for evidence. And then he's like, "Is there somewhere you can go while we finish doing our investigation?" And I'm like, "All right, I'm just being detained." Yeah. The lady said I'm being arrested. Now it says there's somewhere I can go. So I'm thinking mentally they're starting to figure out what happened. They're starting to understand it. It's a self-defense type deal. So, you know, it's looking better.